This is a pre-market video for Wednesday, June 21st, 2023. So in here, we are taking a look at the top 8 stock for QQQ. Since about an hour ago, all we're observing is the fact that some of the big hitters, nvda, Meta, Microsoft, Apple, they are getting into bearish territory here to start the day. So QQQ itself is trading at minus 0.3%. I mean, it's not a big deal per se for a stock like nvda. We are going to take a look at this chart shortly here among the charts that we are going to look today, but it's interesting that the day is starting as such. It mentioned also about Tesla, for instance. I mean, Tesla and nvda, we know they are the two leaders, right? So we've since 2023, where we show those charts, the daily chart of those, they have just been ramping up. So, but Tesla was up plus 1.5% to start the day, so it has given back all of that. The volume here, this volume on Webull, they do not typically match the exact volume, so just take it at a grain of salt. But still, though, I mean, shares of 500,000 shares on nvda, that should translate into maybe 1 million shares in actual. Tesla showing here 2.1 million, so that's a lot of volume here on Tesla so far. But typically that's standard with Tesla, right? So the thing we want to mention for QQQ, and actually all of them, we know this much. The Fed Chairman Jerome Powell will be testifying around, I believe that should be 10 a.m. Eastern, so 30 minutes into the market being open. So we watch that for how the stocks, they are going to react to that. So as of now, let's go ahead and look at some of the key stock chart on here. Let's start with nvda, for instance. So we are going to just take a look at the daily, for instance. We don't need to log in. So here's a daily chart of nvda. Since May, this stock has just been on a tear. So 286 thereabouts in May. After the recent earnings, oops, let me go back here. After the recent earnings, this was the gap out of the earnings. So this is the gap out of earnings for nvda as of May the 25th. Sideways, but there's room, right? Let's not be fooled by this stock, as it's usually the case. We have seen that in pre-market, nvda can drop by about minus 1% and then find itself rallying. There is a space on the daily chart for it to go further, all the way to 460. Those, if we go here on the option chain, those 460 call expiring this Friday. I mean, $1.89, that's definitely too expensive. I expect that, especially if it's open at this level and it goes lower, this contract, they will be available for less than $1. So be mindful of nvda. We have seen that multiple times. So that's one chart on there that we wanted to take a look at. Here's Tesla, for instance. So Tesla, the daily chart of Tesla, it's a mirror image. I mean, so since May 16, folks, the stock has gone from 167 to 274. If we pan into a weekly view, I mean, 300 and something is not impossible. I mean, are they going to reach it by Friday? I'm not sure, but it's not impossible. So for us, be on the lookout for Friday no Wahala. Recently there was a massive gain on a Friday on here, where there were gain of 1000% or and above on Tesla option on 0 DTE on Friday no Wahala. So we can be patient on here to see what transpired. So that's really, which other stock do we want to highlight as here? I mean, yeah, let's take a look at QQQ, the chart of QQQ. Just I'm going to give you my technical analysis in this pre-market analysis for option trading for Wednesday, June the 21st. So let's say here we are looking at the weekly chart of QQQ. Well, my friend, over the last more than that, this has, if we go back as far back as beginning of May, 8 consecutive weeks here of winning weeks for QQQ. So the interesting part will be, will it be rejected? So previous rejection was at 368, dating back a resistance, if you will, April of 2022. So I'm looking at setting up a trade here in case QQQ just cool off a bit. It's not as if it has been very resilient, right? So let's go here to the option chain. And what are we looking for? We can say for next week, I want to pick the 28th, I believe. So yeah, exactly 7 days from now, to try to find some interesting puts on here. So yesterday during my study, I thought that these 350 put for June the 28th expiration, meaning next Wednesday, if we can get them today, because there will be volatility today, I can tell you that right now, right? So despite the small gap down on here on QQQ, there will be volatility because of the chair testimony today. So if we can get into this contract for less than 25 cents, the closest we can get to 20 cents, the more confident I'm going to be and the more aggressive I'm going to be buying more options of that. So that's on QQQ on that end. And obviously today there will be a potential to day trade this one using an ATR of 4 to 5. Yesterday there was a great opportunity to make money on that. Let me go ahead and share that with you. So yesterday, if we go here on my Discord, yesterday in this channel, we go to QQQ and I show you, okay, this is an option chart of what the 367 puts. They rallied yesterday from 67 cents to, at the time that I was posting this, to $2.45, but I can tell you that they went to $3.15, and this was shared with our traders on here in $3.15 here after literally an hour of trading. So patience on QQQ. There are always opportunity with 0 DTE. You just need to really observe the chart on there. In less than 45 minutes yesterday, there were great gains on QQQ options. Okay, so let's finish on here. I come back here on the charts inside of Webull. So again, you're listening to pre-market analysis for June the 21st, 2023 here on Successful Trading Channel. So I have a couple of stock that I want to bring your attention to. So first one, maybe actually 3 stock that I want to bring your attention to if you haven't been with us. So yesterday we traded Nike. So we are still holding into this position. So Nike, we traded the 110 puts from our watch list. And this is the weekly chart. Here's the daily chart. The daily chart closed below both exponential moving average 8, that's the yellow line, and exponential moving average 20, that's the green line. We are looking to see if this stock can continue this bearish momentum. 105 is not impossible over the next couple of days. 106, 107, definitely that's what we are looking for to start exiting this trade. So that's what's ongoing as of now. So that's one of them. The second stock that I want to bring up here is JD. So JD charts, if you were with our traders in our Discord room, we gave you a trade on Friday. Let me show that. Let me show that. So on Friday, this is the trade. So let's go back to the Discord here. So when was this one? Where was this one? Overnight swing trade. So overnight swing trade on June the 16th, we gave you this strangle, the 38 puts and the 42 calls. The cost of the strangle overall was less than 50 cents. So as of yesterday, the 38 puts, they reach as high as, I believe, $1.15 at this time here, but I think they went lower than that. So we took partial profit on these and definitely continuing a trend on there. So the extension of this trade, if I return on the JD charts and the option chain, the extension of this trade, if I go to the option, right, because the weekly chart suggests if the rejection on here, JD could come back over the next couple of weeks, so a few days, and retest the lowest level here. So if we go to the option chain, how can we take advantage of that option trading here? I want to go to next week, June the 30th, and I'm looking at the 32 puts. They were going yesterday at the close for 4 cents bid, 6 cents ask. Well, the stock is down this morning a little bit, so they that range with theta decay could still be available to us. But I mean, anything that you can pick up here, definitely, let's say the 33, they're attractive as well, right? For less than 10 cents, you have a potential of making money on there. And if you really want to be on the safe side, is you strangle them. So the way that I will go about strangling this, I will use the June 30th, yeah, next Friday expiration for the puts, and then for just to offset that, I will be using this week calls. This week calls, if we go on here, they're gonna get cheaper, right? So this week calls, we can go and trying to find any one of these, the 38.5, the 39, but when the price is really comes lower than this. So let's say the 39, we want to be able to get them for 30 cents thereabout. Trust me, if this not trust me, you can verify this during when the market opens. Upon this stock gapping down further today, this call will become much cheaper, right? Yesterday they lost over 70% of their value, so just because the stock was down almost -7%, but today definitely they can go lower. So finally, one final stock that I want to bring your attention on, it's a stock that has earning yesterday, and you know how we do here, is FedEx. FedEx had earning yesterday, and it's gapping down minus 2.82%. Here's a chart, the weekly chart of FedEx. It seems as if it has a resistance. It has hit a resistance area here. So over the next 3 days, there's definitely a trade. Starting today, we will want to do what we call a gangster strategy trade. I will be posting that trade inside of our Discord, and for our traders to take advantage of that. So in a summary, we hit on the top 8 of QQQ. QQQ itself, nvda, Tesla, those by default, they are really the main movers. And then we highlighted for you 3 other stock, JD being one of them, Nike being one of them, on which we have been making money the last couple of days or since Friday in the case of JD, and FedEx. Today we are looking to take advantage of the post earning momentum here through our beloved gangster trade. Thank you very much, and we see you on the next episode. Bye bye.